Castle and Cage. Castle and Cage. Back in the studio. The Castle and Cage show is recorded before a live studio audience.
Zero Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.
Cage, back in the building.
Castle, on patrol. Barely. Before we get to the nonsense, subscribe to YouTube. Create the call sign for yourself like we talked about in the previous episodes. You can change your name on Google, then subscribe on YouTube, click like. That doesn't put your name on there, but if you want to get involved in the comment section, we want you in there. Put a little call sign, change your Google name, change your name on there to a call sign of some sort. If your name's Hank, put Hank, HWN for handwritten notes. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Just so you know what's going on behind the cell doors, Cage has been trying to get his fingers on more buttons.
More buttons.
That's all he wants to do. I don't even think he wants to talk about anything anymore.
More buttons.
Yeah.
It's just new to me, man. Just pushing buttons.
DJ Cage.
DJ Cage. When the supervisor calls you in his office and tells you to have a seat, doesn't say anything. Yeah, you're like, why am I in here?
All right, well, let's get things underway. We have somewhat of an itinerary here, so we're going to move right into...
He's trying to make it like work now.
Just go.
We got an agenda.
Just go.
All right. Just push buttons, baby. I got to touch him.
Well, it's not that. It's this fact that he wants to play noises constantly.
All day. That's how my head works. That's what's going on in my brain. All day long. I hear the voices. When I wake up in the morning, I hear this. It's just like, I'm awake and I'm looking at myself as I'm brushing my teeth, shaving. I got like 3 minutes to check on. I'm just
3 minutes.
I'm just letting the world know I'm alive. Especially when I walk outside and get the mail. Man, it's just like, oh, hey, I know. I'm out here. Yeah. I see you over there. Thanks for showing up. Thank you. Appreciate it. We are rolling. Speaking of rolling.
Well, hold on. Just so you know, moving forward, he's got his laptop. It's programmed with sounds that I have had nothing to do with. Usually, I've been the guy to control the sounds or what they sound like, and there's no telling what in the world is going to happen because he's now got these sounds on his computer. His fingers are spinning in circles.
You created this monster. This is all you.
Perfect.
Units Castle and Cage, proceed with handwritten notes.
You came back off night shift on today's.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of speeding contacts lately, a lot of speed enforcement things going on.
That's right.
So I just wanted to ask you.
Speed enforcement operations.
She sounds different.
Yeah, that's Kate.
Kate?
Yeah, we lost Julia.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we lost Julia to some copyright things. And
oh, no.
Yeah, she didn't like the retirement plan.
It's so Kate's in training.
Oh, no.
Oh, what did you... I don't even want to know what you said. I didn't hear it. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, speeding complaints. So basically, hey, I can see now. I'm back in the daylight, rocking and rolling. And I'm on one of these highways, a major U.S. highway that comes through our area. I don't know what it is if they say, I didn't know, I'm not from this part of the town or this world.
I'm an alien.
Yeah, I don't know. But we hear some of everything. In this certain section, the speed limit drops. They give you warning signs, let you know. But it goes from 65 to 55.
Aren't there big orange flags hanging off where this changes?
Yeah.
Yes, there's 4 of them. There's one sign on each side of the road, and there's 4 flags.
Yep.
4 big orange flags.
These drivers that I happen to come in contact with, driving a silver Honda Civic, lock their speed in. I punch the gas, press the blue lights and sirens. Rubber has met the road. Smokey the Bear cap is on.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So I'm going after him. Feeling good about myself. It was a good lock. Confident about the vehicle that I'm going after. I have identified my driver. I got him pulled over. Walking up to the car. This is a nice, warm summer afternoon. One of those days where you're just like, hey, life ain't bad. I'm out here and I'm saving lives.
The bottom line is, look, I'm a peaceful person.
Walking up to the car, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm like, man, yeah, I got this one. Another one in the book. About to meet the man. I noticed 2 Hispanic males, driver and a passenger. One is smoking a cigarette. Both windows are down. They're waiting on me. Walk up to the car. So now that my, self-confidence is up because I felt pretty good about how I stopped this car.
Why is your confidence here so... I don't understand. You keep saying, like, I'm feeling good.
It was just one of those stops, man. It's like you're on it. They're speeding, well above the speed limit. And you're just like, bam, I got you.
I mean, what's the reason for your driving mannerism?
You're serving the public. You've done a good job.
Yeah, I was just impressed with myself. Everybody has that moment, even
Gotcha.
a janitor.
I just wanted to check your confidence, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
After a janitor, mops the hallway, he's like, man, I did a good job on that floor right there.
Shiny. Mop and glow. 2
Hispanic males, my Latino brothers out there, walking up to the car. So I'm like, yeah, here's a chance for me to try my Spanish, my Queen's English, my Espanol. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Estabas acelerando, whatever.
Oh, my. Are you doing the job?
Doing the job.
Doing the job that you were sworn to do.
I took an oath to clean up these streets.
Let me do that again.
I took an oath to clean up these streets.
Wow. Listen, I was hitting the button for that drop, and he was saying that.
I was saying it, man.
Wow.
Didn't know it was coming.
Like the Terminator over here.
Putting your handwritten notes right there.
Scratching them.
Scratching them. Well, I wasn't sniffing, but I was just scratching. So I go, I commence to say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estabas acelerando, which I'm trying to say, hello, how are you? You were speeding. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't saying it right.
Hold on. Like this?
A exceso de velocidad.
Yeah, that's what it should sound like.
Exceso de velocidad.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Probably.
That's what I say.
That's what Google said.
Perfect.
That's probably why they were shrugging their shoulders. So they're like, we don't know what this dude's talking about. And now I'm thinking at this point, either my Spanish is really bad or they think I'm full of crap.
You full of shit.
I wonder, you were talking about, God almighty, no David Charles. You're talking about, Google and getting it wrong. I wonder, in that kind of scenario, you say it's 2 Hispanic guys driving a car, and we come up with some corny, exceso de velocidad, and I don't even try to put an accent on it, but I do, just because I feel like I need to.
Roll your tongue or something.
We don't have the slang or the slang where they came from.
Right.
The dialect of it may not be right. The words may be close.
Yeah.
But are they thinking, did this son of a gun Google that stuff before he came up here?
A exceso de velocidad.
So I'm trying the best that I can.
That's part of our command sound. That's part of our outreach program. Since we had one leave, she didn't like the retirement plan. This is our outreach to the Latino community.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Oh my God, that was a horrible laugh drop. My God. Go on with your damn story.
All right. So, anyway, basically, I tried, my little Spanish. So, I say it one more time. I say it in my way. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hold on. I need to know how you're standing.
I got the interview stance the way we were trained.
Okay, driver's side, passenger side.
I'm on the driver's side.
Because for some reason, I can see you standing there, kind of thumbs at your belt buckle, just because you said you're feeling confident, kind of like swaying almost like a Buford T. Justice, and your mirrored sunglasses on. You're just kind of like, ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
That's how I can picture you for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Now, hold on.
But is that what's going on?
Kinda, not really. But look, let's pause that for a minute. I remember that brings me back to a point where you were driving by, and I think you saw me get out of a car and do a driver's side approach. And all I did was grab my belt and just hike my pants up a little bit.
Yeah, I told you it looked like a Michael Jackson shuffle, like a little moonwalk up to the car. I mean, it was great. I was impressed.
But I wasn't trying to prove a point. I was just trying to pull my pants back up, It kind of shimmied down a little bit. Anyway, I say it again. Blank stare from the occupants. They just kind of, look at each other and they shrug their shoulders. So finally, I just break character. I'm like, y'all speak the Queen's English or Espanol? So the driver says in a California accent,
You've got so much going on in my head. Queen's English, Spanish, California. Where in the world are we?
The driver says in a California accent, hey, bro, chill. We're Asian. Tilt. So I don't want to put my name on anything at this point. I'm like, slow down, verbal warning. I just walk away. Pull the plug.
Have further.
But put yourself as one of those guys. What's their story? They got to go call their homies.
Yeah.
Just like you and I have done. That's the reason we started this podcast.
Well, I'm thinking because of the accent, like just the California surfer accent these guys had, they're probably like skateboarding somewhere. Dude, bro. So the funniest thing happened the other day, man. This officer, man, he pulled me over, dude. Man, he started speaking like Spanish or something. It was just horrible, dude. I think he thought we were Hispanic, man.
Oh no!
You deserve that one.
I do. I tried.
Speed enforcement operations.
There's a certain place I like to sit. If I don't have the...
Opening a cold one. This is going to take a minute.
You son of a... If I don't get called out for early calls, I have a little spot that I go run radar at in the mornings.
Right.
I like to pull up. There's wide shoulders on both sides of the road, so it's safe for me to be down there. It's
dark outside.
It's just dark outside. Yeah, like 5 in the morning.
Okay.
So it's
dark,
dark.
dirty.
Yeah, 0 dark. 30.
0 dark 30.
The only thing that's hiding me is just that it's dark. I don't never hide when I'm running radar. I just pull to the right shoulder of the road where everybody can see me.
Is it between the times where we give out the free prizes?
Yes.
The 4:45 and 5:15?
Yes.
The free warning ticket?
Free paraphernalia.
Only eligible at T intersections?
There you go.
Yeah.
This morning, as I'm running radar,
Right.
big old truck comes flying by, 97 miles an hour. It's like a 65 mile.
Wait. It wasn't a wreck, was
It
it?
was not a crash. It was a speeding. See, this, again, dating back a few minutes ago, I said the buttons, the sound, this is going to be an experience for all of us.
We're all going to enjoy it. We're on the same boat without a paddle.
Yeah, going upriver backwards.
Yeah.
However, again, I'm sitting on the side of the road running radar. Truck goes by speeding. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what the hell's happening? But again, 97 and 65.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, he's rolling. And it had been raining. I remember the road being wet.
Mm-hmm.
Pull him over to the side of the road. I do a passenger side approach on speeding enforcement stops on the interstate. On approach, for some reason, noticed the right rear tire was just slick as a baby's.
In the comments, folks, just say if you want me to keep doing this or just stop.
I get applause. But you know what? I should get applause for that. This should be part of a public safety awareness program because tires are so important.
Because what happens with a tire if it's bald?
Crashing it.
Exactly.
Crashing it.
Yeah.
Crashing it. However, I see the slick tire walk up. Hey, man, you're going pretty fast. I'm like, hey, is there anything wrong? Is there a problem? Because you're going pretty fast. I like to start off with that when we're in the 90s.
I tried that. It didn't work out too well for me.
Well, look at me. I can have the appearance of the guy from Terminator 2.
T-800?
Yeah.
Arnold?
No. He was like molten metal.
Oh, T-1000.
T-1000.
I'm such a dork.
You really know that?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm such a dork.
I look like what I am.
Yeah, you do.
When I step out of my vehicle, I look exactly like what you would think I do.
I love that one.
Oh, my gosh. For me to ask, hey, is everything okay? I think that's unexpected, but at the same time, I do want to know, hey, why are these people going so fast? I cannot stand. Sir, do you know how fast you were going?
So wait, so you stop the car for speeding. They pull over. Do you like run up? Do you run up to the car with your hands up like, oh, is everything okay? Is everything okay?
No, I conduct that stop in the same manner as every other stop.
You might as well walk up with a box of tissue like you're going to need these in a minute.
You know what? You need to take a step back, young man, and learn a lesson. I just started doing this several years back when they're in the 90s, speed-wise. It just works. Again, what if there is a problem?
This is what I tried because I'm like taking notes. I took notes.
Handwriting.
And I'm like, I walk into the car. It was like 92 and a 60. What's your problem?
I didn't know. Stupid. Oh, my God.
What's your problem? Did not work out well for me.
Okay.
I might as well walk up there with some tissues. You're going to need these in a minute. Give me your license.
Well, this guy needed those tissues because he was on his way for child support hearings.
Oh,
yeah. So he did need them. But that's what he said. I'm like, well, the courthouse ain't open yet. And then there's the blank stare.
He wants the good parking spot.
Right up front.
Because parking for us sucks now at court.
Walk about a half mile.
And don't forget anything. Your Honor, I just ain't got it.
I'll be back in 45 minutes to get... I'll go print that report out from my car. I'll be back in 45.
Yeah, can we just take a recess? Because, we'll be back in the afternoon.
Like, hey, man, you were going really fast. You got bad tires.
Right.
You're just endangering not only yourself, but everybody else. And that's why we're out here doing this job.
That's why we took that oath.
Swearing them.
These
streets.
How'd you notice the slick tire?
When I was just walking up. I don't know what. Something made me look down at the tire.
All right, so anyway, let's elaborate. Which tire? Back right, back left?
So apparently you weren't listening to anything I said. It was the right.
I was listening.
You're worried about pushing buttons on your computer.
Yeah, I was
and
trying
you missed
to
the
read.
right rear tire.
Trying to read.
So it's just something I noticed on the way up. I don't know, like if you notice a sticker or a scratch in the car, something, just one of those kind of moments.
So you did a passenger side approach.
You weren't listening to anything I said.
I am cross-examining the heck out of this stop.
You weren't listening to anything I said.
Yeah, anyway, so the back
I had
right
a
tire.
3-second estimation before I confirmed, identified my target, and locked in the speed.
But after the last stop, you did what with your tuning forks?
Tuned them.
Tuning them. Bing.
Long story short, I give the guy a ticket. I'm like, hey, you got court. You're going to have to explain to the judge why you're doing this with bad tires.
Right.
Let's fast forward now from that traffic stop, 4 days.
Okay.
Sitting, same spot. It's 0, dark.
30.
Sitting there running radar. Speeder comes by. God. What have we done?
Oh, man. All right, speeder goes by. Go ahead.
Not the wheels are falling off this damn thing, man. Oh, okay. So speeder goes by, do my estimation, lock it in, identify the target, all that stuff. As it's speeding by me, I just notice it's a truck, 85 and a 65, 20 over. Same thing. Pull the truck over, conduct a passenger side approach. Now, we're not in the 90s, so I just say, hey, stopped you for speeding. Can I see your license and registration? That's my normal verbal judo.
Yeah. What the f? Okay.
And yeah, after my verbal judo slap to this.
You remember that on the news when news anchors used to use paper? It used to always be.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Next on the docket. That's the DA. I'm thinking of court now. You got me thinking of court. But they would always shuffle their papers and make that noise, and the papers would be blank because they're reading off a teleprompter.
Yeah.
But they would have those papers, and now they have the iPad. I bet the iPad's not even on. Because why are they reading? Like, really, if you think about it, if you watch the news, which you don't.
No, I don't watch the news at all. There's nothing but bad news on the news.
It is here lately.
Kidnappings, murders, fires, crashes. That's why I always have ESPN on.
You do.
All the time. In my car, ESPN radio. On the TVs at the house,
ESPN radio. You're right. You can tell me who got traded, who's in the playoffs. You'll let me know that. And I'm like, hey, it's going to snow tomorrow. Really?
Yeah. I know that is horrible, but man, it keeps me in a positive mood.
I like how you go, it's going to snow tomorrow? Well, I'm off. I'm like, yeah, no, you're not.
Isn't the timing just perfect?
Oh, man.
Well, anyway, when I get...
Go ahead, man. They love you. They love you.
Okay. I can't, like, I'm smiling, like, out of confusion. Like, I want to laugh, but I don't know what to say. Oh, my God, man.
Look, I told you it was coming, man. But anyway.
So, I walk up to the passenger side. Hey, you were speeding. That's why you stopped. License, registration. All I hear is this voice. I just got stopped the other day for speed, man. And as soon as he said that, I recognized the voice. And I said, wait, hold on. Are you the guy with the tire? And I just took the flashlight, beamed it back over my shoulder. And I'm like, yep. I'm like, why are you speeding again? And he just head dropped into the lap, just shook his head. And I'm like, man, just give me a license. I said, I've got to do it again.
I missed you, man.
I thought we were friends. I'm like, nah, man, I got to do it again.
You're going back to court again.
Probably going to lose your license on this one.
And that school bus with all the kids who dads don't pay child support, they're looking at you like, get him.
Get him. Oh, my God.
Units Castle and Cage, proceed with handwritten notes.
Hey, our buddy Monkey Wrench reached out to me the other day. You were talking about just recovering from being sick. That was
I had the flu and bronchitis, by the way.
And he agrees with me. You're like the most healthiest sick person we know. You're outside doing pull-ups, push-ups in the street, running down garbage trucks. Next thing you know, man, I'm sick. I can't go to work today. I'm sick.
Listen, I'm all in with everything I do. It's 0 or
Yeah.
a million.
10x, baby.
I can't help it.
Uh-huh.
You talked about doing some pull-ups outside.
I just mentioned it like a
Yeah,
second.
and monkey wrench.
Yeah, Mookie.
You were reviewing.
I know where we're going.
Yeah,
I know where we're going.
You dang right we are. You were reviewing some text messages.
Yeah.
We were texting with Monkey Wrench today.
Yep.
Before the show started a little bit, just fooling around, poking fun. But I remember a couple days ago there was some Monkey Wrench video of him doing some pull-ups, trying to show off his Monkey Wrench tissimus dorsi, some trapezius, and some rhomboids. He's like, hey, bro, look at me. I'm jacked. I was like, well, hey, if Monkey Wrench, you're sending out these jacked, beautiful workout videos, why can't I get one?
You're not in the club.
Oh, my God.
You're just not in the club, man.
But if I have to sell beautiful, jacked Monkey Wrench, my soul, I'm definitely not in on that.
Yeah, if I told you really, I mean, dude. So, do you want to know or not?
I'll wait till after my trip to the Gulf of Mexico.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.
I have a habit, as even though your fingers are just
All over the place.
vomiting out sounds every time they
I'm
twitch.
working. I'm laying beats down in the studio. DJ K.
I review the audio before we release
No, you don't.
the podcast. So I save some golden nuggets.
OCD.
We'll call it a blooper reel of sorts, right?
They're called sound bites.
Sound bites. They're usually when Cage is poking at me or talking really low where I can't hear him, what he's saying. I think he already did that one time today.
Or I'm over here correcting your spelling. You know, stuff like that. Go ahead.
Here we go. My ham's reserved, but I don't want to wait behind 100 people.
Uh-huh. Why is that funny?
Because I want you to listen to the very end. You didn't hear yourself yet. I'm talking about a ham. This was back towards Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And you are so uninterested in what I'm saying that you to pretend like you're paying attention, but you're not paying attention. And on top of that, you yawn. Both at the same time. Yes, here we go.
Here we go.
My ham's reserved, but I don't want to wait behind 100 people.
Uh-huh. It was cold. It was cold.
Hold on. I've isolated this part.
Uh-huh. That didn't fit. But anyway.
Oh, my God. You're ruining everything that we're talking about.
We're having fun today. We're having fun. The Castle and Cage show is recorded before a live studio audience.
Units, Castle and Cage, off duty.